Hey folks, I'm Ryan McGinnis with Ryan McGinnis Golf, and today I want to talk about something that you are probably seeing on the internet right now. And it has to do with pitching a golf ball and really chipping a golf ball too. But it's this debate in people arguing about, should you be steep? Should you be shallow? One's better than the other, right? I'm by no means an expert in this. I'm going to explain to you how I teach pitching. But what I am going to say, though, at the end of the day, it's about how do I go from point A to point B. And however you do it, there are some fundamentals that have to take place. And however you want to interpret it after that, as long as you can get the ball to go in that hole in the proper amount of strokes, go for it. But if you were my student coming to me, here's how we're going to teach pitching. We first start with, all right, if you are inexperienced, we're going to keep a square club face. I'm also going to clean my grooves right now. Got to have those clean. But we're going to have a square club face to start, and then from there we can venture on. So, square club face. And really, one of the most important things is I need everything going left. My center of my spine's left, my weight's left. And what I want to feel on the backswing, if 12 o'clock was straight back and I'm going that way, I'm feeling the club head work towards 12. And I can have a little bit of hinge in my wrist. And then from there, I will use rotation to get through the ball. So that's just the basics, right? So if I was to chip one and I said, all right, face square, club head back towards 12 o'clock, everything's left, rotation through the ball, I will start to hit chip shots that come out a little lower than I'm probably used to. They might have a little bit of rollout, but contact will be solid. And really, that's what I'm looking for if you're just coming to me not having a clue about what you're doing. From there, I'm now going to add some more things as we progress. And we say, all right, why don't we start to feel when I'm rotating? What if I felt my left wrist start to uncock? Like I'm taking a hammer and just hammering a nail. All right, what if I do that? Okay, comes out a little more spin, still comes out lower. When I do that, though, if I just made a turn back and start to feel my left wrist uncock, right, and I rotated, I might bottom that club out a little sooner than I want to. So now what if I said, let's get a little further from earth or the ground. So I'm going to feel myself sort of push up through impact. So I'm forward, club face is still square, going to 12, and feel myself sort of push up through impact. Again, contact was solid. It makes sense because if I'm telling you to get everything forward, my arms can only work one direction, and that's down. So we add one last thing, and this is for my better players. Hey, let's open the club face. What's that going to add? More spin. I'm probably still going to de-loft it a little bit unless I'm trying to get it high, but I'm going to create a little more spin by just opening that face. Everything else is holding true. And you can see those golf balls start to spin a little more. I'll give you a better angle and you can see how the ball's reacting on the green. But again, I'm feeling everything's left. I'm hinging the wrist a little bit, going towards 12 o'clock. I'm unhinging the wrist like I'm hammering a nail, using rotation and pushing up to finish the golf swing. So to me, I prefer a little steeper in chipping. But again, it's really what works. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. So I'll give you a different view. You can watch me hit a couple. You'll see a little more spin, hopefully, if I do it the way I want to. These are all going to have an open club face. But we're going to create hammer with the left wrist. Hit that a little hard. So it's got a little bit of chew. It releases still. I mean, I'm not one to spin the golf ball a whole hell of a lot, but this is a 58-degree wedge with a face that's fairly open. And you can see that's coming out lower. And if I wanted it to come out higher, I would move it up a little bit and really feel myself uncock the left wrist, but keep turning so I'm not flipping. Right? And that'll just release down to the hole. It's one thing everyone can do is everyone can chip and pitch. It's just, we got to get better at it. Last one. I really tried to get that one. Oh, remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with family and friends or any of your golf buddies, and let's make you all better chippers and or pitchers of the golf ball.